Well, she might have been glad to have
What you taking there now?
Nothing.
community, you know,
Thank you.
Yeah.
she wouldn't be left out in the log.
Right. Yeah.
She came here by herself to live
No, with my
New Jersey?
grandfather.
Oh, he was here too.
Yeah, yeah. But he died when I was
He died
very
young.
Yeah. I was only 5 or 6. I think I was 5 because we just moved to Springfield. Yeah.
Oh, what did he die of? Do you know?
A heart attack.
Now, you had an older sister too.
Mm-hmm. Wendy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wendy lives in Mexico, in the same property as my dad.
Oh.
They live together, kind of. With a lot of dogs and cats. And Shelley, you ever see Shelley?
You don't want
When you go to sometimes to the office, maybe she comes there sometimes.
Yeah, every once in a while.
Shelley does.
I heard that's when my brother went there one day, and there was Shelley and Richie there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got the whole thing. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
I know.
That's odd, right?
Hmm. And he was just here, and he saw Richie 2-3 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Richie in a long time. When did you see Richie last?
Well, Richie lives right here in Springfield.
Oh, he lives close
Yeah.
by.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he comes over, and you see him at work. You see him at the
Oh,
office
yeah,
all the
yeah.
time.
Well,
yeah.
we
Yeah,
were in
work
business together too,
Yeah.
you know.
together. Yeah. And he has 2 children?
Oh,
Richie.
oh, Richie?
Yeah. Has a son and a daughter?
He has a son. How many children does Richie have? 2?
2.
2.
Mhm.
Son and daughter.
And they're married, I think, right?
Yeah. Stacy has 3 boys, and Scott has 2 boys and a girl.
Oh my God.
They're so beautiful. Yeah, we were all together for Grandpa's birthday.
Oh, that's nice. Do you watch television? No, really.
Well, I watch it, yeah. I'll watch golf and things like that.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you like to watch
Yeah,
that.
because I play golf. You know.
Okay, so when you watch it on TV, it's not boring?
No,
Okay.
no.
all do you watch?
That's great. Wow. Can't imagine. Well, you watch it like the way they swing, as you look at everything, what they do?
Right. All the little.
Yeah, Tiger Woods is coming back, I hear.
I heard you have a new.
He has a new girlfriend.
I hope you don't use that thing too much again.
He's got a young new girlfriend.
Oh, that thing really has seen a lot of women, a lot of white women. It works, though.
I guess.
I let my boss know that I have that mouth, you know.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, it's right. Oh my goodness.
Hey, if you got a good thing, use it.
Maybe he won't no more.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Well, I've been cooped up now about 2-3 weeks with a cold and whatnot, and,
Who?
which I
You were
No.
you were had a
I
cold?
had a cold.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, you're not supposed to get a cold. Where'd that come from? You don't go outside that much, right? How'd you get a cold?
Well, you take this climate here. It's
Oh, because it's hot and cold.
yeah, yeah.
What about Florida? Do you have a place in Florida?
No more. I
No
used
more,
To, I got
okay.
rid of it.
Oh, okay. You weren't going down there.
Yeah.
Do you miss it, Grandpa?
Sometimes I think I miss it,
Yeah.
but the idea of
Schlepping.
going from here to Florida is not too inviting.
No, I know. But you used to go back and forth a lot.
Yeah.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun. Every February break we would go. Every Easter break we
Really?
would go.
Wow.
So every February, every April. And Nana would go right after Thanksgiving sometimes, and then it's Christmas sometimes,
Yeah.
and stay for those.
I remember
winter.
when we were little, we all went down there.
To Miami
We
Beach.
took 3
right?
days. We all drove down there, all the Shermans and our
Did?
family. And I would stand up in the back of the car. That's how young I was. And my father in the morning, early in the morning, he would drive out of the motel and he'd make the left to go to Florida. I go, Dad, you're going the wrong way. I was 5 years old.
Oh.
And he said, you're right. And he had to go back. I don't know where my sense of direction came from. I was good at it. And I was just standing up in the back of the car, my head just barely touching the back.
That
you know?
is so
Isn't that
funny.
I know, but I love driving down there. Didn't you love driving down to Florida every year? Do you remember we used to do that all the time?
I didn't
Whole
care about
family.
driving down there.
Because you were driving.
Yeah.
I was looking out the window. That was my budding photography because I used to look out the window and see all the, I hate to say it, but all the black people, you know, in those
the
days
South.
in the South, they weren't treated well. You know, they'd have black bathrooms, white bathrooms.
Really?
I remember that.
Wow.
A white water fountain, black
No.
water fountain. I was freaked out about it. I didn't understand it. I remember this one black guy was carrying our luggage up to the motel, you know, upstairs or something, and he had a very thick Southern accent, and I liked him.
Yeah.
You know, he was
Yeah,
so
so
nice,
nice.
and he was friendly, and I was wondering why people weren't talking to him and everything. What a horrible thing. You
Yeah.
know, horrible thing that was in the South.
So how
You
long
know?
did
I
you?
think the South is still like that. It's
Very. Yeah.
yeah, it's amazing to me that it was like that. But
Now,
I have
how
such
long-
memories.
How
of
long
it.
would you go there for?
We would go there for 2 weeks.
2
Christmas
weeks?
vacation
Oh,
for our. Yeah, we go there every Christmas. We stay at the with an S. I just remember the windows. You know those jealousy windows. You
The
know?
jealousy windows, yeah.
I remember that. Seabrook.
Seabrook.
Do you remember the Seabrook Motel? We all stayed at the Seabrook Motel.
Like Aunt Sissy, Aunt
Yeah,
Lydia.
we all did. And
That
was,
is so cool.
I know. We had the best time because
I
we
know.
were with
Well,
our
the-
cousins. Jeffrey was there, you know, and Shelley and me and Connie and my sister, and we were so close. It was always Jeffrey and Wendy, and then Connie was kind of in the middle, and then it was me, you know, and Lizzie was too small, so she wasn't even part of any of it, you know. And Paul was there, but he wasn't anything, you know. It's amazing, the memories.
And
you
what
know?
about my mom and Richie?
Yeah, Richie was kind of part of it. Yeah, he was kind of, not as much as Jeffrey was, you know.
Yeah,
He
Jeffrey was
closer with Jeffrey, I think.
Yeah.
She wasn't that close with us as,
No,
as
he-
Jeffrey was.
Yeah. And that's so. And what about Nanny Sherman and Papa Sherman?
Yeah, they were there.
They would drive too?
No, they were, I think, in one of the cars in the family or somebody, you know. I think sometimes we took them or they went with other people. But they were always down there, always. It was the whole
Every winter they
family.
were down there.
And I think my mom would go down for a long time with them. She told me when she was little, she used to go with Nanny and Papa to the Diplomat Hotel.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They would rent the penthouse.
That's right. Your family stayed at the Diplomat. We stayed at the Deauville.
No. I thought you just said the Seabrook.
No, Seabrook, everybody stayed in the beginning. The later years, we all left the Seabrook because it was kind of an old motel. I mean, you know.
Okay.
I went to kindergarten there, actually. And then we went into the Deauville, and I think your family went to the Diplomat Hotel, which was further
Diplomat
down.
rings a bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you were the Diplomat, we were at the Deauville. Yep. And I used to ride up and down the elevator all day. And what floor, please? You know, I was the elevator operator. And then we had famous, like, comedians that used to come and entertain there. And I used to bring them up and down the elevator.
That is
No.
hysterical.
Fun. We had a lot of fun. I spent most of my time in the elevator.
That's so funny.
And the bodies at the pool, you can imagine from the old days, all the women, you know, the old ladies were really fat.
Yeah.
Every body over there imaginable. Nobody cared, you know, nobody cared.
Yeah.
It was old, good times. It was great times. And our family picnics we had every year,
Where?
they were really
Where?
fun. Don't you remember, Maxie?
I remember.
All the Shermans would get together and we'd have a barbecue every summer in June.
Where?
And Jeffrey would go out and we'd catch the fireflies. You know, he was the leader of our gang. You know, and he'd always say he'd have the rules. You know, and get mad at Shelley no matter what.
He'd get mad at Shelley.
No matter what she did, he'd get mad at Shelley, and he had the rules. And Wendy could do no wrong to Jeffrey.
He loved Jeffrey.
He loved Wendy. So they were like a pair, and we would go catching fireflies and putting them in our jars. You know, we had so much fun. But Jeffrey was the leader.
That's amazing that
Yeah.
Jeffrey was the
Oh
leader.
yeah, well he was the oldest too.
I know, but it just and how his life turned, and he wasn't the leader, right? And
Well,
so
he went crazy, sick or something. He just got into drugs.
yeah.
He did. He got too much
Yeah.
into drugs and liked it. And I think it had to do with Lydia.
Really?
I think she was a very strong mother. You know, sometimes you have a
Too strong.
strong mother. The
Well,
son.
Lydia
was strong.
yeah, if you want to call her strong, but she was determined.
Dictator.
Yeah, dictator. Yeah, she wanted to run the show.
Yeah, and I think she affected Jeffrey. I think there was an effect on her son, and he turned to drugs for his happiness or something, you know. And then he went into heroin, and then he got AIDS.
Oh God,
Yeah.
so sad.
And I tried to. when I moved to New York, I came to New York by myself many years
When
ago.
you stayed with
in
our
the
family.
78. Yes,
You stayed at
I
our
stayed
house.
with them for 2
You
weeks.
shared my room with me.
No, it was so great because I was really close with Rosalie then. You know, not now, but I was close with her then. And I came to New York wanting to move to New York. So I stayed with them, your
For, like,
family,
yeah.
for 2 weeks. And
Yeah.
every day I would take the train and go into New York. And I was like 25 years old or something like that. I don't know. I wasn't
You
that
were
young.
young.
But I knew I wanted to move to New York. I loved it. And every day I was determined to find
To
an
find a house,
apartment,
an apartment.
find a place to live,
And a job.
and a job. You know, I had the job though.
Right, you
I
had
met-
the job.
I met a guy in California. He offered me a job, and that's why I moved to New York. So I just needed to find an apartment. And every day I would stay with them, and every morning I'd take the train and go look for an apartment. And I found a great
Yeah, I remember you were
apartment.
so excited when you
a
found your
great
apartment.
Yeah, and I got the job, and I worked for him for a while, and then after that I worked for Robert, and that's how I met my husband, as I worked for him. But it was so wonderful staying with your family. I will never
We
forget
had such
it.
a good
It was-
time.
your mom was so wonderful to me, and your father was amazing, you
Oh.
know.
Jim.
He's a gem. He's a gem. And just having the kids, you know. And
We were so
they
happy
were
to
so
have you there.
nice to me.
Well, we
you
always
know?
would visit you in California, so
Yeah.
it was so nice you got to stay at our house.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
was 2 weeks I stayed with you guys. I know. It was great.
It was
Really
fun.
good memories.
Yeah, because we had so much fun every time we went to your parents' house.
Mhm.
They
In
were such
Montecito,
good
probably.
hostess and also in Malibu.
Oh, in
And I would
West
stay
Point,
at your
Malibu.
mom's house in LA too.
In the Century City.
Yeah, I went a couple times by myself as a
Oh,
teenager.
I was out there with you.
Yes.
It was pretty.
Yeah, I loved the apartment.
I guess she was still out.
No,
Yes.
I saw you. You both
Yeah.
came together, but that's when my mom got ill. Remember? I
Yes.
think I said
Yeah,
I
and
told
Fran was
Lisa. I
getting
said,
sick.
Lisa, bring Maxie. Come to see Mom because she's ill, and I think you better see her. This could be the last time.
Mm-hmm.
And so you both came out, and we had a great time. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Oh,
we
it
went
was
to a
fun.
Japanese restaurant for the first
Yes.
time. You liked the food. You did
Yeah.
like it. You
It
had
was
a
fun.
great
And
time.
your sister recognized you. She's
Who?
My mother recognized you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
she recognized you. That was a nice visit.
Yeah, that was a great visit. That was such good timing on that one.
That was good. That was really
Yeah.
good.
She was still living in the apartment in the
Yes,
other
she
building.
had her other apartment.
Yeah, with the caregiver. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh boy.
You know, this looks like you.
Huh?
It looks like you, Grandpa. That's why I got that.
No,
Well, these
he's
are my
much
two glasses,
much
right?
heavier.
Yeah, these are your two glasses. I'm not talking about that look.
It's really funny napkins.
Aren't they funny? I had to get them.
Holy right.
Holy
You got those?
Yes, I got them the other day.
I should've
Aren't
known.
they hysterical?
You see this?
I did. It's so forgot one word. Sex. Drinking, driving, and sex.
Oh,
Right?
that's so funny.
Why don't we get it? Where's a pen? I'll put it in. Everyone. Younger women.
Oh my goodness. You know, she's fat. Your grandfather's a trip, you know.
Oh my
You see,
goodness.
we go, then we see a fat girl. He don't hold his tongue. Lose some weight, you know.
Oh my God.
He tell me to.
Oh my goodness. So I'm gonna bring this inside.
Well, this guy's too drunk to play, don't you
Yes.
think? He's drinking too much.
Yeah.
He can't play.
So Lisa went to
He's
the
not-
wake
he's not
already?
gonna be
Yeah, I
able
went
to
to the
play.
wake already. Yes. Yes, I did. I'm gonna
Huh?
So I'm staying with Lisa tonight in